Playing pool is fraught with challenges, but I've got to show you this clip here that was taken from a recent AJ Manas shot. So I'm going to play the clip now, and I would like you just to see what you think of it.
So this is a great clip. I think you're going to really find it useful as a beginner or even an intermediate player. We've got AJ Manas, 18-year-old from the Philippines, wonderful player, very talented, against Han Yu from China. Now she's one of the top Chinese 9-ball players. She's won 4 world titles in that discipline. She's an excellent player, as we'll see shortly. But that's not why I'm showing you this particular clip. I'm showing you this clip because it's about lack of concentration and how that can throw your game out. So let's just have a look how things unfold. So Yu breaks, nothing down, and the 10 ball tracking towards the top left pocket. Yu returns that to the referee because in 10 ball, the 10 ball is respotted. But now look, she goes to get her playing cue, and I know that look whenever... Right, she's touched the ball, that's a foul, okay? So that should be ball in hand to Manas. But Yu, seemingly in her own little world, lining up her second and third shots. I don't know what Manas makes of this. He's out of a shot. And now she goes to play the shot. So this is not her shot. This is now ball in hand to Manas because she has unwittingly picked up the cue ball. If you watch now bottom left of your screen, that's his hand pulled back her cue. She's not sure what he's saying. Now the penny drops. Now she's laughing it off. Head's gone moment. Manas has a little smile, but he's in here because this is not a bad layout if you can just split those 2 paired balls. But Han Yu's laughing, she's explaining to her companion there where she went wrong, and she's having a good old giggle. Meanwhile, Manas has set about this table. Remember, Manas here, if you look at the score, he's 2 racks down. So if he gets this one, he's right back in the game, and it's very delicately poised there. So what about concentration? You know, if a world champion, a 4-time world champion, can suffer from such a lapse in concentration, you can see she's laughing away there. Let's see, this is her first shot after the lapse in concentration. So she's surveying the table. The man there on the bottom right chair, just above the 4 ball, he's having a good old giggle. Okay, let's see Yu's shot. Okay, so she's hit the 3 ball, but I think there's enough gap there for Manas just to play a little bit of left side and roll that into the bottom right pocket there. But looking away to the left, Han Yu is still laughing, still smiling about that error. Well, that was a gross error. And I don't think these balls now are going to cause any problem to a player of Manas's quality. And again, just have a look at Han Yu. She's on the phone now. I don't know, maybe she's checking if this clip's gone viral. I'm sure it hasn't. Maybe I'm the only one who pick up on this sort of stuff. The pool nerd. But you can see she's still smiling about it. Meanwhile, Manas has cleared this up. Great shot coming up by Manas. Have a look at this one. I think he puts heavy bottom left on this. And look at that. To hold that cue ball for the 9, that's an incredible shot. Complete control. And as Manas puts the 10 ball in, you can see Yu shaking her head and laughing. But joking aside, this is really important in pool concentration. And if it goes, especially at such a critical point in a match, then it can really harm your chances of success. Now Manas has got the bit between his teeth. Look at him, he's desperate to break. Indeed, the referee hasn't even taken the rack up yet, and Manas is desperate to break. So we'll just watch a little more to see the impact of Yu's lapsing concentration into the next rack. Well, not the best of breaks from Manas. He's left the one ball for Yu. And let's see how she copes. So not only has she lost that frame there, but she's still laughing, you can see that. I would say it's very unusual for a top level professional to be laughing about that still. But that's a lovely snooker. Easy to get out of, just a one railer for Manas. Okay, now he's going to leave a sight of that one, and you should have a pretty easy safety. That will just be a nice roll up of the one behind the 4 and the 9, and the one will go the other side of the 4 and 9. So a nice gentle shot, and nicely executed. Okay, things seem to have calmed down now, don't they? Yu seems to be in a more pensive state, and Manas is the first to blink in the battle of the safeties. But again, you just don't know with a player what's going through their mind. And have a look at this shot. Again, that's excellent, isn't it? Really good. So you think she's back on track, but you can see she's still smiling away on the left side there. You can see very hot there. This is played in Manila, I'm sure. Manas, known for playing many cash games in Manila. Been playing those for several years. And he's fouled there. So Yu's got quite a good safety game. I'm sure she's going to tie Manas up now. The free foul rule, of course, very underused, I would say, in the amateur game. Now this is a shot I want you to look at. Relatively easy safety, and she's overhit it, and look at that. Let's see how she reacts. Yeah, she's shaking her head. She's still laughing. I'm sure that's still from the beginning of the previous rack. And if you look at the time stamp on this, that's a good 4 minutes, 4 or 5 minutes that have passed. So 5 minutes is a long time in pool, isn't it? Now, I'm not going to ruin the outcome of the game for you, okay? I'm sure you can search for this video and enjoy it for yourself. But, okay, you can see Manas has played a poor safety shot there, not touching the cushion. But it's just an example of how lack of concentration can really affect even the top level players. So you've got to keep your mind strong, guys, okay? Hope you enjoyed that. Remember to like and subscribe, and as always, enjoy the game.